Well, now that we've made a moon, we need to make a sun. First, I want to go ahead and I want to make sure that I'm staying organized here. So I'm going to go ahead and rename this oval 5 to moon. I'll rename this path to analytics line. Name it whatever you think could apply. And let's go ahead and we're just going to create a little sun icon now. We're going to do this by first we're going to create a circle. So let's just select O. And let's go ahead and drag out a proportional circle here. And I want to change the width and the height to 250. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Now we're going to start by creating one rectangle. So select your rectangle tool and just drag out a rectangle. Doesn't matter where. And we're going to give this a height of 90 and we're going to give it a width of 35. Now I want the top of this rectangle to be round and the bottom to be straight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to Edit and I'm going to select this top left point and I'm going to change the corner to 100. I'm going to do the same with the right point. Select it, change the corner to 100, and there we go. I now have that rounded top and the straight bottom. Next things next is make sure you have it centered exactly how I do, right here on top of this circle. Now what I want to do is I want to make this little rectangle that we just made go all the way around this as if it were a sun. So we're going to use our rotate copies tool. And mine is currently right here. If yours is not, and you want to put it here, go ahead and you can right click anywhere on the toolbar, select Customize Toolbar, and you can go ahead and find Rotate Copies here. And you can add this, drag it into your toolbar, and then select Done. So I'm going to select Rotate Copies, and I want to create 9 copies, meaning I have a total of 10. There, you'll now notice that I have these 9 copies here. You'll also notice that you have a small dark line fading to a white line here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this white line and drag out. And you'll see that it expands out. And I'm going to go somewhere around there. Now I'm going to click out of that when it's done, and I can also move this up, make sure it's perfectly centered there, and zoom out. And there we have a pretty cool and easily made icon there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take both of these. I'm going to take these outside shapes and this inside shape, and I'm going to go ahead and unionize them so they're one. And let's rename this sun. So pretty cool. That's a great example to show you when and how easily we can use rotate copies to make specific things, especially doing that was so much more efficient than copying each individual one and then trying to actually rotate it around, make sure they're all lined up. It actually seems impossible and very daunting. So that rotate copies tool can actually be very, very nice to have, and we will actually use it a few more times.